What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here. Today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And as the title of the thumbnail suggests, is going to be the SHF Figurarts Ultraman Blazar Earth Garon Mod 234 option parts set. So with that being said, nothing more to it. Gonna get on right on into it. But before we cut right on in, let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. As you can see, kind of showcasing everything. We have like the railguns, the little like flying pack accessory jetpack, and then another set of railguns. I don't remember exactly the names of all of them, but very cool nonetheless. Very kind of standard box. So you got some stock photos. You also do get some accessories. You get an earth fire and then a spiral blade for Blazar, as well as kind of like the startup to it. So very cool. Glad they kind of threw some stuff in there. There's the bottom, there's the top. All right, let's go in. Very small box. No instructions besides the ones I'm holding in my hand, which is kind of interesting because I feel like it's been such a long time since we've gotten actual instructions. But that is going to be how you're going to be able to assemble this Earth Garon. And then on the back, you do have some more accessory tips just for keeping sake. Let me go ahead and give it a quick read. So I'm going to take off the gray, blah, 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 blah. Whoa. Take that up. Oh man, okay. Mod 4 does look a little challenging. There's a very small piece, it looks like, so we'll have to see how that works. The earth fire, and yeah, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the contents of the box. As you can see, pretty much everything we described that we saw in the beginning. So let's go ahead and take this apart. Is it being taped down? Am I being trolled? Nope. There we go. All right, so we have the kind of jetpack effect piece here. Very premium quality. I mean, to me, I mean, it's plastic, so maybe I shouldn't really be saying that. But, I mean, just the colors and the definition and the sculpt, I really like it. I really like it a lot, actually. It's a very nice black, like a jet black, which is awesome. So cool. Okay, so next up, this is probably one of the effect pieces which we'll have to put onto the shoulder. So I was reading the instructions, and I think you do have to take off this piece for these pieces to attach them. Here we have the railguns. I believe this is the Mark II. I believe Mark II is this. Mark III is the wing attachment, and then Mark IV is both of them combined. Very cool. Damn, I actually really like this. I think this is that small little piece that they're referring to, but I really do like this so far. Next up, we'll grab this little black hole effect piece for the spiral blade for Blazar. Here is the earth fire beam effect. Very cool. It does have a spiral effect, which is always welcome, and then very light on the paint apps, more of like a light blue, like a light sea blue. All right, man, a lot of accessories. And then here is the spiral blade for Ultraman Blazar. Now this, I will be honest, if you've seen my other videos, I do have the SHF upgrades one, and I gotta say, they did a fantastic job. That one, I'm not really too impressed by it. And here is a little stand effect piece. Here is our stand. Might as well just put 1 and 2 together. Our stand, our base. So there's that. Okay. It's always fun seeing an extremely small part and you don't see it. Like a space for it. So here are the Ultraman Blazar hands. And as you can see, they do have a little peg so that you can put the black hole effect piece in there. I'll be honest, I really don't know what this is to. It looks like a little hinge door of some sorts. And then this is what I was talking about. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Here's another little piece for holding together a beam. It looks like just a little plastic piece. And right, it's gonna fall out, but there are 2 effect pieces. Oh, they both came out. Oh, they're eye effects. They're eye effects for the Earth Garon. Okay, and if I can, they look, I think this is just empty. I think this is just supposed to be like turned off. whenever he does not have power. So, okay, give me some time. We already went through everything there, so which is awesome. Give me some time. I'm gonna learn the mechanics of this upgrade kit, and then I will showcase everything, hopefully in a good light, so that anyone else watching can follow along. So here we go. All right, I figured actually let's do like a go along here. So nothing too crazy for the first part, just taking off. Get your nail in there and just kind of gently try to take it off. We do have our new effect piece, obviously with the kind of pegs there. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's go ahead and attach this one in first. So that is with the new piece. And then with the rail guns here, as you can see, the inserts. And then there, it's just as simple as following that. And yeah, you know, that's I think that's it for the first part, which is awesome. So very, very simple, which is awesome. I can't say that enough. I really like it when these type of things aren't too intense. And I didn't really think they could have made it super intense, but super cool. Gotta say, I love this effect piece. You can aim them up and down. You can't really go left to right with them, but you can come up once again and come down. This one can come down a little bit more compared to this one, where you're kind of getting a little bit of a blockage right there. I'm gonna try to force it. Okay, nope, not really getting it. So I will not force it, as I just said, but I gotta say, really like it. Definitely love the railgun. In terms of the detailing, I really like it. My camera's not the best at picking up a lot of details, but there is a lot of etching and sculpting done for these little plastic pieces, moderately sized plastic. And I gotta say, I really do like it. There is the other part of it, and I love how they're two different designs. It's not just one and the same. No offense to Kiryu, I love that design. Absolute favorite Mechagodzilla, but this in itself is very cool too. So loving the vibes off of that, as they say. And yeah, I gotta say, I really do love it. Very impressed with the railgun mod attachment. So keep in mind, that is mod 2. Next up is mod 3, which is our little jetpack piece, or wing effect piece. Now this one is where it looks like, this one looks like it gets not too crazy, just if you want the wings. So here we go. We're gonna just gently pull off, and it pulled off everything, which is very nice. And so from here, let's get some good detail in before showcasing it. Very nice jet black. I do love the black. It's a very nice contrast compared to the deep blue. And then in the silver piece there, you can kind of see a little bit of the pegs. So from there, I believe we're gonna wanna take off this original piece, which does have our little modifier for these. So I'm gonna put these up. Oh, I guess technically, let's go ahead and get a good look at these up close, since I didn't get to really do that. Very cool. Absolutely love the design on this railgun cannon. It is so cool. And moving back to this, so we're gonna go ahead and take off our little piece. We're gonna go ahead, just like last time, put it in. I don't put it in too aggressively, just because I like it to come out easier. But yeah, mod 3 is complete. You can definitely have some cool aerial photo shoots if you wanted to do that. I think it's the episode, oh, when did this premiere? I think it premiered in the Deltandle. I believe that's what the monster's name is, Deltandle episode. I want to say so, could be incorrect, but it is just so cool. I love the contrast. As I was saying, you know, the jet black compared to the blue is just super cool. And you know, the filming of the Earth Garon episode was, you know, pretty much all done, you know, like practically. There was minimal CGI from what I was seeing. There was like some behind the scenes footage shown of that. And I just gotta say, they are doing magic over there still with practical effects in that regard, you know, especially with a flying monster. Super impressed. Gotta say it. But look at that. Super cool. I really do love it. I really, really do. Super cool for Earth Garon. This is awesome. I'm really impressed with this stuff so far. Okay, let's move on to mod 4, which does seem to be the trickiest because it's a combination of mod 2 and 3. So if you guys are wondering what I'm worried about, it's this. It is that right there. I don't really know what's going on here. It just looks like a small piece that you have to take out. and it says note the direction, and then that is where this piece is also going to come into play. Oh, is this a double piece? Okay, let's stop talking, let's start doing. So we're going to go ahead and take off. All right, so it wants everything off. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we do have everything off. Now, I'm going to look for the very small piece that it says exist. It's not something that has been given to us, no? It says it's like right in here, which I'm not seeing. And it didn't come with anything to my knowledge. Huh. All right, let's give me and myself one quick break. Let's see what I can do to figure out how this all works. All right, well, as you can see here, I guess I managed to figure it out. I'll be honest, there's on instruction 1, it says that there's a piece that there's supposed to be, but I kind of just bypassed it. I figured, what exactly do I need this for again? And, you know, maybe my Earth Garon just didn't have it, but maybe I'm missing something, but I just completely bypassed it. It's nothing too insane, if I have to be entirely honest. So if you want a quick rundown, it says that there's a piece within here, which I just was not able to find. Unless I'm just missing it completely or it's hidden somewhere. No idea. Anyways, so what I ended up doing was putting on our new back piece for this. This one you probably want to make sure is a little bit more secure because you're holding a little bit more. And then on this end, so this is how it looks normally. That's how it looks normally for the railgun effect. You take it off, boom. Oh, there it goes. And then for this one here, you do want to put it in just as you'd imagine. So then, all right, we close it, right? Boom, there you go. Simple enough. Make sure it's not gonna fall. All right, well, we have everything assembled, right? So it makes sense just to put them together like that. And there you go. Oh, it looks funny. Yeah, I mean, I really, oops, there it fell off. I did push down on it. So maybe that one piece, you know, might have a little bit more hold on. Hold on. That's it. There it goes. No, but that is actually it. That's what is not letting it hold together. So it's this one small piece from the railgun. It's this piece right here. I can't see it, sorry. It's this piece. It goes right there. So it doesn't say that you need to take off the other one. It just says you need to take off one. And this one still seems to be attached. So with that, now you're getting a better fit. So there's less of a chance that it'll fall off because of that little piece blocking it. So there it is. Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. But with that now fully assembled, here we do have the complete Earth Garon Mod 4. And I do gotta say, I really do love it. You know, technically it's an accessory pack. And it's like, oh, you don't really need it. But, oh, if you're a fan of Earth Garon and just love the design of it, and even just in the show, just everything it was capable of, which is funny saying, still very cool. You know, Scarred essentially constructed it and, you know, did their best to defend the Earth with Earth Garon, you know, even with Blazar's help. If they didn't have it, you know, they still did a hell of a try with Earth Garon. Very cool. Love Earthy as a character. Super fun. So make sure you don't lose that piece there. And yeah, that's Mod 4. I just gotta say, I'm very impressed. Thoroughly super impressed. So that's probably the way I will be having it. The eye effect piece is the black eyes. If you've seen the Earth Garon video I've done, you know that putting on the eyes is an absolute pain. But let's move past that. We already have the Earth Fire effect put in. So let's go ahead and, oh, it looks this, oh, okay. I was gonna say, this isn't my first rodeo with beams. So there is a little effect you can put the beam in. Mine's having a little bit of trouble. That'll do. But it also does have a connecting piece for the earth fire effect, which is nice. So just like that. Very cool. You can have the earth fire effect. Super cool. Fun beam. There goes the little piece. Once again. Yeah, super cool. I really do like it. It's a fun sized beam. You can probably do it with Godzilla too. But there it is, the earth fire in full effect. And let's go ahead and switch over to Blazar real quick, because that wasn't the only thing getting accessories with Earth Garon here. So as you can see, this is the unofficial SHF upgrade. This is the official Tamashii Nation Spiral Blade comparison. And I mean, it's night and day. Obviously night and day. I mean, it's cool that they offered it. It's just very, it's very underwhelming to say the very least. But let's go ahead and attach it. I assume you can just kind of attach it anywhere along here. Yep, seems to grab well. There it is. It's gonna fall here. All right, it's perfect. There you go. So if you wanted to do the good old standard, there we go. I mean, you know, like I was saying, it's definitely extremely disappointing in my honest opinion. This spiral blade that they offered for Ultraman, it's very weak. It's a very weak accessory in my opinion. Feel free to disagree with me on that if you do. All right, and then last but not least, we do have the hand effect piece with the little knob. So pretty simple. We have our black hole effect. Let's go ahead and let's actually do this first. Let's go ahead and take off that. Let's go ahead and put the hand on. Ooh, look at that. It's a little bit of a different hand, obviously, because of the way it needs to go. There's the hole there. All right, it's giving me a little bit of trouble just because it's an untraditional way of putting the hand on. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, sweet. I want to say I got it there. And from there, just attach the hole. I don't have a different hand effect, so we're just gonna have to go with this for Blazar right now. There we go. So you can kind of have just whatever hand effect piece you like, but it's pretty cool. It's very plain. It looks kind of funny. It looks kind of like more like a disc, but I guess it's kind of hard to simulate a bunch of space particle effects into a figure mold. So I gotta give him props for it. It's definitely a hard ask, but yeah, you can definitely do whatever you like in terms of, you know, him trying to grab it, if that works there. But yeah, very fun. And I really think that's about it. You know, they did give us this little effect piece for the stand for the spiral blade, just in case you want to simulate it being thrown. So I guess that's also a very nice touch there. Yeah, I do like it. I mean, just a quick, I don't know, I've never really simulated throwing like that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's actually fine. I actually don't hate that. Pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, realistically, that is, I think, gonna wrap it up. It's definitely a little bit more of a lengthier video. in terms of the amount of things that they did provide on this figure, which I really like. Circling back to Earth Garon, it's definitely an upgrade in terms of the mod upgrade kit. And so that, you know, honestly is going to conclude all the Figurarts for the Ultraman Blazar line as of yet. These are really the only things they've made. If they decide to make any kaiju down the line, if I have space, you know, I might pick some up. But this is really about it. These are the heroes that'll defend the Earth from the kaiju in Ultraman Blazar. So yeah, what a conclusion. Excuse me. Conclusion nonetheless. And I gotta say, I do love the mod effect. I do love the Ferdran effect. You know, there's some hits and misses in terms of the accessories that it came with. But overall, I think this was a very nice, grand way to conclude Blazar in the channel until something new comes out that I've would like to purchase. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think of the Earth Garon upgrade kit. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!